Good morning and welcome to Coffee with Alain. As you can see, we're going to have a couple books today. That's the topic of most Saturdays when I'm here in the office. I have my book mug. Looking at that this morning, drinking coffee, I'm thinking I need to read a Tarzan book one of these days, just for old time's sake, since I so enjoyed those as a kid back in the 70s growing up. If you did not see yesterday's program, go watch that, listen to it on the podcast. Had an excellent conversation with Sam Rosenberg, the author of Live Ready. A lot of great advice on enjoying life safely. Sam is an expert in the field. I've recommended his book, Live Ready, and he shared a lot of interesting things on keeping yourself safe and things that we need to do and look for. And so if you didn't listen to that one yet, Enjoy Life Safely podcast, Enjoy Life Safely blog. If you want to watch the video, it should be on Apple. It's on Spotify, on the Enjoy Life Safely podcast channels. But listen to that interview with Sam Rosenberg. I mean, I feel so great. Last week, I had Phil Elmore, gave a lot of good advice on self-defense. Yesterday, Sam Rosenberg gave a lot of great advice on staying safe and things to look for when you're being aware and so forth. Check those episodes out. Today, first book, Back Sense, a revolutionary approach to halting the cycle of chronic back pain. Obviously, many of you know I've been dealing with an issue in my back, and so I've been reading some different books on back pain, and this is one that I quickly read through. This book is talking about much of back pain being in the mind and emotions and the stress and those things rather than actual physical problem. And so I think it's a great approach because I think everything's connected. Even if you have a physical problem, your mind, your emotions, stress levels, and all of those things, they relate and they affect things. So this was a good reminder of taking care of the stress, using my mind, relaxation, not letting something debilitate you. And so I did think this has some good stuff. And I think this book could help many people that have chronic back pain and that are dealing with things, especially if doctors and so forth can't figure out exactly what's wrong. And even if doctors do tell you what's wrong, they have some interesting studies and such in here saying this could be wrong with your back, and other people live with the exact same thing pain-free and continue. So it's not necessarily the cause. There can be mental and stress related and other things that are causing some unique tensions and things in your back that are causing pain, maybe not even exactly related to what maybe doctors say. So I think it was a good read. It got me thinking about some different things, practicing a few things as I deal with my back, which, the doctors really think it's a rib going on and some so forth. So some good stuff there. I think we should read all sorts of different books on health and fitness. And if you have back pain, on protecting your back and different things like that. And then we figure out what works best for us. Jim Rohn said it years ago. Don't just read one book on fitness, read at least two and figure out what's going to go for you. Don't just follow one blindly. And that's what I like to do. So that was a good book to read. Another one that I finished real recently, Performance Boy, I better drink some more coffee. Performance Anomalies. And this was a good little novel. Not great, but it was good. I enjoyed it. I remember reading it a long time ago when I got it, and it was, put it back on the shelf. This time it's going in the donation as I'm paring down the library. But when I picked it up, I said, yeah, I read that a long time ago. I don't remember it that much. I'll read it again. And I read it again, and I enjoyed it for a quick, light read. And then, now it's going in the donation box. It was Victor Robert Lee's first novel. I don't have any others of his, so I don't know how many he's written since this, but this was fun. And, it's an action type of, novel thriller. So I enjoyed it. So those are the two books this week. Back Sense, dealing with chronic back pain, and a fun little quick novel. Want to say good morning to Jay and Vicky. Thank you guys for being here. Appreciate that. And now I am going to jump off of here. Got a lot to do today, and I hope you have just as spectacular a Saturday, and I'll see you tomorrow.